Kind of, no. I don't know.
I would hope it was edible. She digested it.
You guys... Oh, sorry.
Oh!
Take it straight to my cooter.
Oh, the gooch.
All right, I'm going to literally... Oh, man, I should have hid then. I'm over here trying to make sure.
Oh!
No,
Not Penny!
not the pen!
Not the Pennifer.
Please. When was the last time Grayson was here? She was like, we're over here. What Sam is? Hi!
Hi! You're both hi!
What the fuck is our podcast?
Oh!
We're on a different channel today?
We might be. You know, I hope I'm in the right...
Oh my god, if I knew this was
We're
going to
the boat fairies.
Oh my god, if I knew this was going to
No,
be...
we're not. We're not. We're not.
Nobody cares.
Nothing like announcing it. Now everyone's going to be looking.
I'm looking now.
No!
Oh, she is the special guest, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Special guest!
Special education guest.
And
why wouldn't it open? Okay, here we go. We're good.
Story of my life. And I've always said that.
I've never said that. I've always said that.
So, how was your week?
It
was a week.
We.
We had crappy weather.
It was terrible.
Hot.
Sam texts me and she
rain.
goes, "Is it raining in Bristol right now?"
On my hammock!
I forgot to take because it has the fabric thing you put over the net. And
yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot to take it inside so it wouldn't get rained on.
That can grow mold too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it anymore, but now I'm gonna wait for it to dry before I can take it inside. So I should go wash it. Yeah, I should have taken it to the laundromat last night, but I can't wash the net thingy because it's on the wood. It's on the that wouldn't even fit in the washing machine. It'd be like. It'd be one giant knot if you put that rope in there. Yeah.
You too.
How was your week?
I would say eventful. I don't know. It's one of those weeks where I felt like I was battling my demons. You ever have those weeks where like
Constant.
the littlest things got you back?
I think
Like
it's
you're
every day. I'm fighting to say
like
life.
I just feel like sometimes it's like I just have those one weeks where I can't look at the bright side. There is no like it doesn't matter. I know there are. It's just like, and then the next thing happens, and then the next thing happens.
It's one thing after another.
And you're just like
It's one thing after another.
you're just going, okay, I can do this. I can do this. I'm fine. I'm okay. No, I'm in a bad mood. I stay away from like yesterday. I was like, I need to stay away from people.
Oh,
I knew it. I knew.
I'm peopled out.
Like I know
People out.
I know it's not people out. I just get. It's like I get vindictive. Like it's just like, oh, say something. I need to like.
It's a big word for him.
That is. I'm Googled it.
But like,
What is vindictive?
But like, what does it mean?
No, I mean like really get
It
me
means
to a
he's
point.
being a dick.
Yeah. Better wash this chair then. No, but I get that way. I get like that. I'll blow up everything. Like that. You ever get that way, or is it just me? Like I just get that. Like, go ahead, say something.
I just said that
say it.
I just said that to one of my coworkers today. I was like, I feel like the last week or two I've been just like so angry.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I don't
it's
know
like
what
nothing.
it is. Yeah.
Like a lady screamed at me because you know that intersection where you just do not block down in Warren, right? The light was green.
Every single one.
Right, I know, but the light was green.
Yeah.
So we were all going forward, and a lady pulled up and started screaming at me. I'm like, the light's green, lady. I don't have to not block this now because the light's green. Then we're going. Yeah. It's when it's a red light. I'm not supposed to be. This lady opened her window, and I was like, I will get out, and I will fight you, lady. I was like that angry. I was like,
I saw it today. I don't mean to.
No, it was done.
But it was done.
We did fight. I screamed. I gave her my smiley face and rode over.
No, so I was going to my mom's today, and you know, like where the golf course is.
Yes.
I was driving there, and all of a sudden, like I see this car, like they were going this way, but they were on the opposite side. It looked like they crashed. The guy got out, grabbed something, got back in, and went back. But he was like blocking the lane. I'm like,
what are you doing?
What the fuck was that?
It's that, and I can't stand the people who don't understand. They drive like, okay, someone's on the breakdown lane, and they have to drive like they have an 18-wheeler car, and it's like,
You have to get all 18
You don't
around
need
my
to go
corner.
that far over.
Yeah.
And then all traffic stops because they need to drive. I'm like, it's a bus.
Yeah.
Just for you know, buses only have one exit. They have an emergency, but only one. They don't come out both sides. So you can get as close as you want to that side of the bus. Nothing's going to come out. It's the other side.
Nothing.
Oh my God. It just, I don't know. Like I told you, I've been so grouchy. I don't know why.
Cranky. Maybe it's the weather. The lack of sun.
We're all on our period. It's fine.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
man period. Man period.
You might be.
I don't know. I have lately just been like one of those things where everything I do is like, and it just keeps adding and adding. Like,
Yes.
and then all of a sudden it's like, there's like 100 things I need to do. The weather's been crappy. I'm doing nothing. And then tomorrow's going to be sunny and it's going to be like, now do everything. And I'm going to be like, yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to do any of this bullshit. Leave me alone. Like, but I don't know. I get that way, and I hate that about me. I hate it.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Car broke. We had a flat tire guy. Broke down at my house. Right, pulled in my driveway. Which I'm like, why didn't you just pull my business driveway? It's huge. You can get tow trucks in there. Goes to my driveway, which is basically a one car.
Yeah.
Like driveway. I know you've never seen it.
Oh no, I have scoped it out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I have.
I
told you.
Google Maps. Google Maps. She's like, is this where that
What
is?
was I tell you?
She's like, there he is walking out of his house.
I'm like, there's his car. There's the other car.
So he parks. There's a small turnaround.
Mhm.
He parks diagonal right there.
Perfect.
Diagonal. So it's like, so the AAA comes and they have to squeeze. Now I'm like, how are these guys going to leave? They're going to back up into East Main Road at 5:00. Good luck on that.
So were they still there when you left?
No. I didn't even. This is the one time. I literally went out and asked if they was going to oh, you need help. I saw they parked stupid. And I was like, nope. I was instantly these people. I'm going to scream at them. I'm just going to go. You would think you would park you would turn. I understand you have a flat tire.
You would park like a normal person.
I understand they had a flat tire, and I don't want to ruin your rim. But wouldn't you get it so you have room to work? Because don't forget, I have that shrubs right there, and the guy's
The
working
shrubbery.
in the shrubs.
He's in the shrubbery.
I don't
Like
know.
Homer Simpson.
I don't know.
In the bush.
I get.
He's in the bush. Is this light supposed to be on?
What?
The light.
Oh, the light.
Oh no.
It depends on her mood.
Okay.
Sometimes it
I
is.
I
know.
have not plugged that thing in since we got different couch.
Period.
Pretty sure.
I can't tell you, but I don't know. It's the little things about people lately. I've just been eating. I don't know why. And it's I've been real good at letting stuff go. I mean, I always get my little but I've been good on letting go. And lately, I've just been building. I'm like, I know. It's I was waiting for that 5-year-old but I'll take kid. You're gonna get it.
I've been taking one of the other girls' clients because she's out.
Oh yeah.
And most of them, I fucking love them. They're so nice.
So you got the idiots?
A couple of them, I'm like,
Oh wait a
I
minute!
can't wait for her to come
You have all of our moms.
What?
You have literally all my friends' moms.
probably.
Sorry,
Some of them are assholes.
they all are.
No, some of them are so fucking nice.
No.
And then there's a couple I'm like, you might have problems.
I don't know
Thank
how
God
you
this
do.
is temporary.
Look, I'll admit it.
But then
I don't know
a
how you
couple
do
of them are
Mary. I don't know how you do Mary. Mary screamed at me so many times.
Mary.
That's.
I don't have her anymore.
Oh, you
I've
don't?
had her for a long time.
How did you do that?
Stop coming.
There's a God.
Yeah.
I wish that happened. to
Oh,
me.
hello, husband.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, we have the bridesmaid. No, wait a minute. We got brides here.
Bridesmaids! Yes, Brian, you were so good in the movie Bridesmaids.
No.
Thank you for your service. Thank you.
Please, I could see that happening to Brian's group with
Oh,
them eating all the bad food or that whole thing. I could see him going out with a bunch of. I could see that happening to him because I could see him being I want this perfect, and everything goes wrong for that poor guy.
It happens.
It happens to the best of us.
There's a point where it's just okay.
Yeah, you know what? That happened.
That's
my
the
wedding.
point I'm at right now, and finally I'm starting to see the good of it because, with the passport not coming in, I'm so worried about that. And I was like, fuck it, whatever. It'll come in when it comes in. Today I go in the mail. There it is. My ticket to Cancun.
I will say one thing. about like you and I are married. You're getting married,
Yes.
and Brian just got married.
Yes.
I just feel there's a moment where you just let go.
Yeah.
Like you're like, I've done everything I can, and you almost
Whatever
have to
fucking
have.
happens.
Yeah. You get that way. You get like, fuck it, and then when things go bad, you literally look at your partner and just giggle because you're just like, if I don't, I'm just gonna shoot
We're not
everybody.
even at the peak of that yet. I feel.
Yeah,
That's
well,
not even.
We're
We're like 40
Where
days
are you?
out. We're like a month out.
You're a month out.
Pretty much,
No, it happens.
Like August
It
is next week, and then
happens-
it's next month.
What would you say?
This
Like
is the beginning of the month.
would you say about a week before? Like you try to
Yeah.
do everything,
Oh, I know it.
and then all of a sudden you get like,
Yeah.
Mine was
Forget it.
2 because I had the rehearsal dinner a week before my wedding.
oh, okay, well, all right. But there's a
So-
point where once you start doing the rehearsals and stuff, you get like, I'm done.
Okay.
You get sick of it. You're like, I don't even want to get married anymore.
The only thing
Did you
that
get
really
that way? No, not.
Yeah.
No.
the
No.
first
No.
time
No.
I
Wait a minute. I
was
want
like-
to clear this up. Wait a minute. Not that you don't want to marry.
No,
the
I know
I
person.
went to the wedding.
Like you just don't want the
Yes.
wedding.
I
You're
know
just
exactly
like,
what you're
I don't
saying.
even fucking care anymore.
The
Like,
first time
I don't
canceled-
care if my
Yes.
dress catches on fire. I don't even care if I even show up. I don't even
Yeah.
care. Like I'll just show up naked and I'll be like da da da, and you lose it all. Like it just seems so
the only
much
thing I
work.
freaked out about was when they gave Kelsey the wrong everything.
Oh, at Men's Warehouse.
Yeah, for the.
Shout out.
And
Please
oh
don't
yeah,
fuck
you
up
told
my
me.
child.
And then you had to go. You had to go.
But that was before.
Oh, that was before.
Then the Friday before, they
Oh.
gave her the wrong
Everything.
shirt. They gave her a medium. They gave her the wrong
I mean, that's big stuff.
colors.
Those are
They
big.
gave
things.
her the wrong size
I'm being serious.
jacket and pants. Everything was wrong about her outfit. There was not a single thing right.
At that point, they should have gave you that shit for free.
Well, they did.
It
Okay,
did.
good. Just
They
making
gave
sure.
Kelsey's, but then everyone else.
Oh,
okay.
sorry. Like,
Which theirs were tolerable, but it was just.
oh wow,
like,
Brian's popping off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, it's I don't know what it is, and I know you're gonna get there because I feel like
Yeah.
we all do.
I'm already getting there. I know I'm reaching the peak soon.
You almost
I know.
come to a point where you're like,
I know.
if there's no music, but I always
You
felt
don't
like
want to do anything else, right?
The only thing I have left is like
Floral.
is flowers and then like the tables stuff and the like this early
like the arch thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna have like balloons.
That's
or
it.
something.
Yeah.
like
So
flowers.
I'll like the not balloons, but
like
like all the-
flowers. That's what I said.
something.
flowers,
Yeah, but just like the decoration stuff, pretty much.
Okay, well, I meant like there's
So,
nothing like major.
Nothing major
right?
is left. Everything
Good.
is like settled.
I got to be honest. When I
You should
got
have my
married,
dad do your flowers. He did great on mine.
Oh yeah.
I felt
Shout
like
out.
when I went to
Shout
do
out Gary.
Shout out Gary. Did you see my snap where I thought it was Gary and then it wasn't Gary?
No, he didn't.
No.
Was it today?
Yeah, it was.
I haven't seen it. I did not look it.
I felt like at one point she had worked so hard, and then she got so nicky picky.
You're right.
My wife at the time, which we're divorced now, which
Oh, you are.
I wish I was. I just felt like she was so stressed, and right up to the actual like we were going into the church, which I was already stressed. I'm like, this church is gonna fall on me. I've broken every goddamn rule there is.
Period.
Like,
I
I'm like,
think we are.
I'm like,
Maybe.
crack. I'm like, waiting for the lightning strike to hit me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just sitting there and I'm going, I just don't care anymore. This is just too stressful. I'm done. Like, and then when I went up, she messed up. Because I don't, did I ever tell you like the night of our
I think so.
the night of our rehearsal, I was joking around because I wasn't taking it too serious. It was a rehearsal.
Yeah.
Lost it. I didn't even think she was going to show up because she was screaming at me so bad, screaming.
Oh my god, that's so far.
And I was
And
just
then what'd
like,
she mess up on?
well,
I don't.
and then when she came down the aisle, the guy said, starts saying what you need to like repeat to each other, and she messed up, and I looked at her like,
oh,
and she's like, and I'm looking at her like, no, it's not funny now because I just got screamed at for joking about it. I say
You
my
should've known
lines right.
then.
I know.
Red flag.
I should have been like, yeah, you know what, priest, I'm out. I couldn't wear my propeller hat.
Back it up.
I
Back it
couldn't
the
wear.
fuck up.
Can't
Take
wear
those
what I
shiny
wanted to
shoes
wear.
Back to Men's Warehouse.
Mm.
Go. Yeah.
Did you buy your suit or did you?
I am blessed. I had
Blessed.
a client that remember Viking, and yeah, that's my
Oh,
client.
I fucking love that guy.
I know he was.
Did he die?
I think he did. I you know what? You know what the worst thing about being
The wife was so nice too.
oh, she passed on before him, I believe.
No, after.
Was it after?
He was still. She was still around.
Probably. his son did. We did both of their dogs. They had field field setters, and we groomed both of them for the longest time. And he did. The son did antiques in Newport, and he did. He had like a dry cleaning. The father and the tux thing, and he gave everyone a deal. Practically gave everyone for like dirt cheap because we had been grooming since I was like a kid. And
he gave Kelsey a lot of shit.
Yeah,
like stuff. Not
no. He was really.
I was like, wow, what are we about to unpack?
No. He did a lot for Kelsey.
Yeah, he was like, He's like, you can take whatever you want. He's like, whatever you want, we'll make it your size, whatever you want. And I was like, and I think the worst thing was Sue. Sue was the worst because she was like, no, and I'm like, shoot me.
Well, we have colors.
We didn't
colors back then.
We didn't have colors. We didn't have
But my
colors.
mom did
No, because don't
royal
forget,
blue.
we didn't have any bridesmaids or anything.
Oh, you didn't?
I had no. I literally had
Who's your
nobody. Huh?
Technically, who was your technical?
A guy I played darts with. His name was Randy. I don't even know his.
His name was Randy. Of course, his name was Randy.
Oh,
What
well,
else would it be?
if you want to know the real dirt,
yeah, what's the T?
you really want to know?
What's the T on Randy?
Randy was on my dart team. I asked my friend Ryan. My friend Ryan wouldn't do it because he didn't want me to marry her.
Okay, period.
And
Ryan
Ryan was trying to tell you something.
Ryan
He
stands on
did.
business.
He did.
Good for him.
He knew.
Yeah.
He knew it. He knew it. And God bless his soul.
Ryan,
He knew it.
I'm gonna try harder.
Ryan was standing on business.
He was like, nope. And the
Yeah.
other reason why he told me why he couldn't, because he wanted to make sure he couldn't afford all the things as a best man, because between his drinking and coke problem, we had priorities.
Amen. And I've
I've
always said that.
So he never even showed
Drugs
up.
before thugs, am I right?
Perfect. My second choice moved a week before, so he was like, no, I'm moving to North Carolina. So I was like, no. So I was like, I don't know. And we were playing, he was on my team, and he's like, I heard you need a best man. And I was like, yeah. He's like, I'll do it.
Why don't you just have your dad at that?
And I was like, all right. I'm like, literally, there would be no one sitting there because the only people that showed up were my parents.
Oh, Mom.
And so I said, you sure you want to do it? He said, yeah. My mom, I remember my mom saying, you didn't invite any of your friends? Well, actually at the wedding, no, and I said, yeah, I invited Ryan. Ryan said he would still go. He just didn't want to be best man. I invited like quite a few people, and no one can. I would have. You're like, go on.
I'm locked in. I
invited.
love
Okay,
it.
now listen. I didn't have a lot. I had about like 10 people,
Easily.
about 10. I mean, I didn't have that type of.
Were you friends with my dad at the time or no?
No, I wasn't. I didn't.
My part of the guest list, Joey's was, I swear to God, we have 100 guests.
Yeah.
80 are his.
Right.
It's a 1 year.
Right. That was Sue. She had we had 300 people, and it was all Sue's people. And then when it came time, we obviously got married. No one showed up, which I took very personally.
Yeah.
But I said, you know what? I'm not there. I was there for her, not for them. That was my attitude at the time, because I tried to look on the bright side, right? So he was my best man. He was all right. I mean, he was a nice guy. A biker. He was a biker. He had a beard. He was kind of like, his hair was all slicked back. He was probably about 15 years older than I was. So
cool.
And
Randy.
So
Randy.
Real G.
we all
Randy
hung.
came through when nobody else would.
He brought the darts.
Yeah. So we had a wedding. No one. I do have the tape somewhere of seeing all the people at the Venus de Milo, because my wife's ex-wife is Portuguese. So
Portuguese, yes.
So no, it's more like
Not for nothing.
I hate that. I
Not
hate
for
that.
nothing.
She would go. She goes, got them shit over here. Why you put your shit over here, huh? I'm like, what's what are you doing? She's like, it's
We all do that at work.
I'm like,
all day to each other.
eh.
Oh, yeah,
my gosh.
everybody's Portuguese.
Like Portuguese, so they're like,
Everybody's Portuguese.
What? Don't do that.
Not for nothing, Joey's parents are Irish and Italian, so they both have big ass families. So it's a lot of siblings, a lot of cousins.
She had this. So she had this book. She had a book, and she wrote down all the presents that we got, and wrote down who gave what. I said, "What are you doing?"
That is nuts.
Like, what are you doing? She goes, "Oh, we go to their weddings." And for the next 3 years of our marriage, we were going to other people's marriages. She would
What would she do? What would she do if they were already married? Would she save it for like a birthday?
I don't even know.
Christmas?
Like, I don't even know. Like, it got.
Is
you
that
know
math
what?
you could spend?
Divided by 12, divided by the spirit.
You know what it
Santa,
was?
Like, I don't know.
You know when you get something so crazy, you just like take a stick and you're just like, you know what? I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it. I just leave it. Like I just was like, nope, I'm done. Like I didn't care about that. And then, so we end up getting married, whatever. And then once we get a divorce, I'm cleaning out the drawers and stuff because she's leaving me, and I'm trying to get my life back into order. And she kept all the bills like in a drawer. And this is before online stuff. So before you get like, what are you talking about? So I pulled out the whole thing. I was like, I'm just going to yank it out. And then I can organize it, like instead of like trying to go over it, pull it out and then go sit down.
Yeah.
I found a loan thing. So she took out a loan with her brother-in-law, and it was paid up the day before she left.
What was it for?
It didn't say. It's just a loan.
How much was it?
It was a lot.
Oh wow. Spill the tea. She doesn't fucking know.
I know. No, it was a lot. And then I found all the invitations from all my friends.
Oh my god.
And I realized she didn't send them. And then I got like, that's when I realized like, that's when my divorce was more a bigger picture than it was like instantly. It was like, okay, we didn't make it. I don't know why. Oh, I know why. Everything happened for a reason.
Yeah.
And
there were a lot of red flags. We ran past them.
But just for you know, 3 years later, Randy and Cheryl got divorced, and I hooked up with Cheryl, so it was all good.
I would have rooted for Randy.
So we're all good. It was all good. Randy had like a meltdown about something, and I was like, "Yeah."
So did you have falling out with Randy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
we didn't talk afterwards. He got, I don't know what was happening. I think something got to him, and then he got divorced from his wife. And next thing you know,
poor Randy.
His wife's like, "Hey, you want to come over?" I'm like, "Sure." Especially when I was drinking back then, I was like,
"Play darts."
I'll miss. One in the brown eye. So, yeah, it was just one of those things. And the whole time, I think back to my wedding and go, why was she so psycho about everything then? If she knew she was going to leave, why did she make that day so... It was so bad. Okay, this is how bad it was. Do you want to know how bad it was for me?
Yes, I do.
Seriously.
I do.
The next day, we left at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to Disney. Like, we got a flight real early.
Forget something?
No.
You threw up, right?
Nope.
No.
You're so right. No. So, Ray, I didn't eat the night before because she was being so mean to me. And I have bad stomach. So I was like, listen, I do not want any problems. Like, any problems. Because food goes right through me in my ulcer. Because I actually have technically 2.5. I probably have 3 now. But I'm like, I'm not messing this up. Yeah. She's screaming at me on the phone, telling me I'm a loser, telling me this. And everyone keeps saying, Niles, she's stressed about the wedding. Don't take it personally. We go to the, we come home. Now we're at the wedding. Now I'm like, I got to eat something. I'm like, I can't go 72 hours without eating. Like, kind of going, So I start eating, and I'm drinking, and I'm drinking. So we're on our way at 3 o'clock in the morning. My dad wakes up. My mom wakes up, to take us to the airport. We got all our bags that we had packed like before the wedding in the car, so we didn't have to worry about packing. Like everything was done way in advance, so we were ready. get over the Jamestown Bridge, and my stomach goes. I'm like, you need to pull over now, and my dad's, what are you going to do? Shit on the side of the of Jamestown Bridge? I'm like, I'll hang my ass over. You need to stop now.
I was like, my ass over that
I'm like, you need to stop now. And my dad's like, there's no place to stop. I'm like, you'll find some place to stop. My poor dad. And then we had to stop at a park and ride. I'm like running in, and little do I know, park and rides are where at one point in Rhode Island where all the gay guys hung out. Like, so the biggest.
That's a crazy fact. Crazy fact.
It was.
Good.
It was. I didn't know it until like I probably in the back. It wasn't even a Ryan was a little kid by the. We can remember like.
Where did you get married?
Huh?
Where did you get? Wait.
Hello.
What year did you get married?
I got married in 2000.
Okay, so he was around a little bit. What month?
He was around a little bit.
What month?
Perfect. What month?
Yeah.
September.
Okay, so he's like 9 months old.
Is he a kid with a baby with a diaper? Hey, you here for a good time? Poor Brian. Brian's like leaving the. Oh no! 9 months old. You having a good time? And I remember being like, I don't care. And Sue's yelling at me. Are you kidding me? And I'm like, this is not me. This is my this is not control. Like, this is because you're stressing me out.
Yeah.
Oh, and then my honeymoon was miserable. We went to Disney and thought we were going to have I was like, dude, I'm going to go. Because I had gone the year before with Ryan. So I was like, I know exactly what we're going to do. And then I was going to do all the little things that I didn't get to see.
Yeah.
Can we stay by the pool today? No, we can't. Then I just feel like staying next to the pool. I'm like, shoot me. You don't go to Disney and hang out by the pool. I'm sorry. Listen, you don't want to do all the scary rides. I respect that. You don't
I'm a
need
fan
it.
of like a break in between, like a day, you know,
Yeah.
to like
Yeah.
stay at the resort, like, you know,
Yeah,
relax,
I
whatever.
get it. Yeah.
But not like
That's
If I'm
all.
going to Disney, I'm fucking going
Yeah,
to
not
Disney.
the-
Right.
No.
Like, you're going to at least
Take a
walk
little
around.
break,
At least walk
whatever.
around.
Yeah.
At least walk around. You don't
Disney
want to do the
Springs or
rides.
something? Yeah.
Like, you know, like I get you don't want to be like, hey, I don't want to go on Splash Mountain back then, or
like crazy
you know,
shit.
like yeah, you don't want to do that. I'm fine. We could have walked to the President's Hall. We could whatever. Like
I want
Snooze
to.
fest.
Yeah, I saw the.
I know,
first
but
time.
we can do that. Like I'm not
My
gonna.
dad made us do that. I literally was like,
Kelsey slept during it.
yeah, I
No,
slept
I
too.
get it. I get it. But she didn't want to do a lot of the big rides,
Mhm.
so I respected that and went,
We were
okay,
just killing time, anyways.
well, let's just go do that then. No. I want to be by the pool. I'm like, what?
That's why I did what I did for the honeymoon.
What did you? What's your honeymoon?
Cancun,
Oh,
all inclusive resort,
nice.
nice and chill, massages and shit,
Yeah.
little dinner
Girls
on
and
the
thongs and stuff, 'cause
beach.
no one
A
wears-
lot of massages. You know?
Yeah.
Happen ended.
Yeah.
Him and hers.
There's a private pool on the roof.
Ooh.
She comes back. I didn't have to touch Joey the whole time. I love those happy endings.
Wait, but they have hammocks over the fucking pool, dude.
Oh.
I'm so excited. Wait, Tizzing about it.
Until you flip on it and fall in.
Yeah, I saw the picture. I was like,
Well, I tell you, get
No,
that one. I
ready,
don't know
ready,
how
ready.
it's gonna
I'll get it this time, Joey. No.
be. You
like-
should have seen me fly
she's-
off of it at my mom's house. That
You,
was the worst
you see
part.
her in the picture. She's like starfishing in her hair so fast. And she's like, come on, take a picture, take a picture.
That's literally what I was doing at my mom's house. And then I fell on my ass and I ended up in the fucking earth.
She's like, take a picture. Starfishing it.
everything's gripping.
Her hair's all a mess from falling in the pool like 6 times. She's like, quick, take a picture, Joey.
Joey sent it to my mom.
She's like, hey mom, look how much fun I'm having.
For real though.
Are they like the ones that you have, or are they like the
The ones like I have.
No.
good luck, honey?
But also, you know what comes in the honeymoon
Hey,
package?
hey.
They bring you petty fours every night.
Here you go.
Little,
Here you go.
little desserts.
Take another hit off your pipe dream, because that's about it. You ain't gonna have fun on that front.
They bring you what?
Those little like pastries, and little like cakes, little petty
Cakes?
fours. You know what I'm talking about? They're little like truffly cake.
What, by the
layer
pool?
thingy-majiggies. No, they bring it every night. What they do
Every
the-
night.
Every night they come and make your room all ready for night time, and then they.
So
bring
what, you have to
dessert.
leave the room for them to make it up for nighttime?
I mean, I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
this
sure
sounds
I
a
can
little
like
weird.
request it off, but you know, I'm sure we'll be going to
Sure.
like dinner and shit. I don't know.
Request it off.
Request it off. I don't know. Like,
It's not gonna work tonight.
She's like, I fell off the hammock 16 times, so I'm pretty tired, so I'm just going to bed now. Ma'am, it's only 4 o'clock. Yeah, I know, so let's cancel the sleepy time thing. You have early bird specials? I'm pretty tired from fucking that
Bring the
hammock.
cakes and I'll fill that.
Bring the cakes for
Fill the
breakfast.
fridge.
I'm not canceling the water journey.
She's like,
I love a water journey.
what was a water? What is that?
So the goal is to go from hot to cold.
Oh,
And
yeah?
it helps circulate your body better.
Oh, so you
And-
jump from ice to like really warm?
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
there's one in Newport where it's like one's like the Dead Sea and it's like 98 degrees, so it's like body temperature, and then you go
So like my wife,
take a polar plunge,
my late wife.
and then you go
R.I.P.
into
question
like,
mark.
you go into like a sauna,
Right.
and then you go take a polar plunge. The
Yeah.
things are like different. For
Oh.
it helps circulate.
I'm
it
sure.
feels great.
No, I'm sure. No, I've done in the sauna.
I'm
Wait a
so
minute, no.
down.
What did I do? I think it's the sauna, and you jump into the like cool pool.
Mm.
Like everyone was doing that, and I was like, all right.
Sounds like the same thing.
It's kind of the same thing, but it wasn't
Same
like
concept.
ice. Yeah, it was like and like jump in, and then
It
after you
just
got
says,
in the pool.
I love a water journey.
We love a water journey, Ashley. We
I
love
love the
it.
water journey.
We love it, a water journey. I've never done it, but I'm so excited. We love it. What?
She's like, can I request no hammocks?
Give me the float in the water.
You have a lazy river where it just goes from hot to cold. I don't want to keep getting out. Just keep taking the floaty and dragging me to the hot and cold.
This is my finish line. Like,
Finish mine.
no, like
I made it as a person.
no. Like,
I'm doing a water journey.
I've done the water journey.
you know, like all the stress of the wedding and everything.
You know, most
Like,
people,
it's gonna be
Yeah.
so like.
Yeah,
most
the whole-
most people are talking about like, oh, I want to do like a marathon. I want to do this one's like a water journey, and I have completed my life.
Period.
Bucket list.
I am done.
We're good.
I'm dead now. I don't need to do anything else.
I don't care. Oh, shit.
Give me that hammock 16 more times. That's what. Take the pool away. I'm done the water
The
journey.
water journey for the last day.
I'm sorry. The hammock will be worth it every single time.
I just, I'm telling you now, she's going to be starfishing in. She's going to be like, Joey, take a picture.
Yeah.
And she's going to fall in the pool like 3 or 4 times. She's going to be like a hot mess. And she's going to be like, take a picture. And you're going to have this like fake ass smile on you. And we're going to be like, bullshit. She's not happy at all.
Next week's podcast is broadcasted from the water journey in Newport.
Period. Let's go.
Yeah, you can see us be
Actually,
like,
actually,
hot,
sorry.
Thank you, my man.
taking the phone, hot, cold. You just see us running from like pool to pool.
Just set it up and have Ashley be the cameraman.
No, because she'll be like, Niles, you're it. Because you know I'll be stuck with it. So she could be like, but I need to go on the water journey too. Be like, you're not even part of the
She
fucking.
loves.
Oh
We
my.
love the water journey, baby.
What else does this place have?
Yeah. What else is?
I think I'm getting a pedicure. They have that in the package.
You're gonna
Oh.
Yeah.
She's made a big girl.
Are you not so person?
Couples massage, dude. I'm so scared about the couples massage. I'm terrified. I'm
Why?
so scared. I don't know.
Well, I would think you'd be more comfortable with Joey in the room than out of the room.
I guess so.
Because you're. It's not like you're not really close to Joey. I mean, you're really close.
Yeah.
Like some couples aren't that close. Like you guys have a little like.
Yeah.
But you guys aren't. You guys kind of really share a lot.
Yeah.
I mean that in a good way. Before you look at me like I'm being an idiot, you're like, yeah, what are you trying to say? What's wrong with your feet? Are you not a feet person?
What?
Because you're talking about pedicure. Are you not a feet person?
No,
like to be
I just
touched.
don't like being touched.
This is gonna
So
be a
you're
rough
literally
day.
going on a
I'm being a
honeymoon.
big girl. I'm being a big girl, Niles. Please. I'm being a big
All
girl.
talk. All talk. You'd be like,
That was
Yeah,
the best
yeah.
massage of my life.
Joey, you can have mine. Go ahead. Just go.
No.
You done? Go on the other table. That would be mine.
No, I'm gonna do it, dude.
You gotta do it.
I'm gonna bang
You're
it.
gonna
I'm gonna bang a margarita flight, and then I'll be like, "Yo, this fucking massage."
I didn't know where she was going with that.
I didn't know she was going. I was like, what kind of massages are this? She's like, I'm banging. I'm like, yeah, double fisted.
That's me at the breakfast buffet. I'm gonna come back like 20 pounds.
She's like, excuse
heavier.
me, I'm allergic to penis. Is there any penis hair?
No.
My child's clogging.
You need to refund my whole stay.
Please, I don't like any penis touching my eggs. Thank you. So you're how long are you there for?
A week.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, no, what happens is
Sunday to Sunday.
that first day, you're like, oh, what are we going to do here? This sounds fun, but this sometimes relaxing too much. And also by the end, you're like, I want to go home. I want to go home.
It's like the days are long but short.
Yes, I hate that. You know, I will tell you, when I went with Ryan to Disney, the days were like, boom, it was time to go home.
Mhm.
Went for the exact same time.
Because you went with a
With my ex, I went with my ex-wife, and it was like, no, what? And I was like, oh, every day was slow, except that we had a handicapped bathroom in our room, so it was a lot of freaky
It's
stuff.
like when we went with us.
Did you request? Did you request the handicapped bathroom? We got a handicapped bathroom, and that was freaky because there were bars everywhere in the bathroom,
Oh my
and we
God,
used it. Yeah, it was used. That was the only thing that was good about my ex-wife. And there was like there was bars everywhere, and I didn't appreciate.
She's a good sex toy. That's about it.
We had goals. She had goals. She fulfilled them.
That happens. Jazzy. Oh, she's
I was like, ooh, she likes the bars.
Goodbye, Jasmine.
So what else are you doing? Because I feel like you've only said stuff for like maybe 2 days.
What?
Unlike a lot of days on the beach.
She's got a lot of other stuff.
I don't know. I could pull up
Are you
the
doing
list.
like? Are you
I
doing
don't
like
know. You want me to
parasailing?
pull up the list?
Are you
I can
doing-
pull up the list.
Oh jeez. Are you doing the
Is everything
parasailing or
included?
stuff?
Like all the massages and stuff?
Yeah.
What was it? What did you say? I didn't hear.
All the massages are included in stuff?
Oh,
Usually
I know.
that's like an add-on.
I
Not
know.
like all of them, so it includes like certain ones. So
But still.
They
Yeah,
got like
so-
the package. You get like
Yeah.
the
Can you send me
package.
this? Maybe I want to go.
I know. It sounds really nice.
honestly, it was like
The only problem is you got to watch out the Mexican cartel doesn't come get you.
I heard as long as you stay on the resort, you're fine.
Yeah,
So that's what we're doing.
yeah. Just don't get off. Yeah,
No, yeah, we don't need to. Why
Don't
would
get
we?
off. but don't
Everything
get
is freaking paid for. Why would we?
that's why I was at Disney.
It's all inclusive.
I
Why
didn't
would
want to
pay
do
for
anything, and Sue would
else?
be like, I like it if we go somewhere. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
What possibly could you want? Like, you want Italian food? Go to Epcot. Epcot has every type of food. Every country has a meal. Like,
Yeah.
like, not meal, like a particular restaurant.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, here we go again. Things are going to land on me.
What's
Probably.
happening?
The bug.
It's like a giant bug. This
Oh
house
my god,
is,
there's a bug that's been living in my bathroom for 2 days, and I'm
Is it this
I'm
one?
so scared of it. What is it? Where is it?
it's
That way.
over there.
Is
You're
it big?
safe. Don't
What
worry.
kind of
It'll
bug
be
is it?
on my shoulder in
What
5
is
minutes.
it? What is
It'll be in 5 minutes, and this one will be laughing. Like,
Is it like a beetle thing?
yeah, looks like a little.
Oh.
You really look like
It's flying, so you can never tell when it's flying.
Oh, I have an Amazon package coming tonight. I wonder if it's here.
okay.
Squirrel. So are you
I'm
doing
just thinking about
parasailing? Are you guys going to the beach and doing beach stuff?
The beach on the resort, yeah.
Yes, at the resort. I'm not saying 2 miles down. I'm saying at the
Yes.
resort. Are you doing
Yeah.
like parasailing and
I don't
stuff?
know if they have it. Yeah.
You're going to do like hang out on the beach? I don't know.
Right.
Is Joey a beach person? I know you're a beach person because
Yes.
both of you guys
Joey's
hang out.
I figured any day that we. So if you're like, oh, we only have like 2 or 3 days of things we can like actually do, like
And you can
we're
drink,
beach people, bro.
you
Like,
literally-
I'll spend the whole week on the beach. That's
Yeah.
what I want.
You can finally-
Like,
and you can drink on the beach, can't
Yeah,
you?
you-
There,
You
yes.
should probably
That's
like,
truly-
wear a lot of sunscreen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I
Especially
know.
when, like,
Truly, what I wanted was to just like drink on the beach and relax.
And
like, that's all I
please make
wanted.
sure you put on properly. Remember last time when she like
Mhm.
had
No,
patches
I've
of
been really
burn?
good this year.
Yeah.
I've been really good this year because my dress.
She's like,
can't have lines.
Yeah, I can't have lines because of my dress. I've been really good this year.
What did that say?
It's Emery.
I even got my ears.
You got your what?
I got my ears the other day. My
Get
part.
your ears, what?
With sunscreen.
Oh,
I got
sunscreen,
everything.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Cause that was rough that day. You were like a lobster in some areas, and some areas
I still
nice and
burned like a little tiny bit in
Yeah.
some places, but it wasn't bad.
we're just like peeling off our whole arm. We're like,
It wasn't bad though.
Oh my god, my coworker was just peeling so bad, but she already turned like brown. So it was just like, you know when it's like crispy?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit sucks.
We saw some people at the beach the other day,
Mhm.
and I'm like, those people are leather. Like, this couch
Brown.
is brighter than that. I was like, goddamn, get out of the sun.
Like, you need one
Bitch,
of
give the sun a
thing.
break. Sun can't burn you anymore.
I was like, goddamn, like, you're gonna get sun poisoning or sun cancer. Like, skin cancer, I guess.
Sun
That's
cancer.
Sun got cancer just working on that bitch. I'm like, dude, I think I got cancer.
That's why we have brain now.
Yeah. Sun's like,
Honestly, it sounded right to me.
hey, can you help me out? For like a week, I've been doing this. I am tired.
What's your
I think the
opinion
sun just crying.
on those big, like, you know the things that people have? I don't know what they're
Cabana?
called. The big, not the cabanas, the ones that's like a flag, and it's like that dark blue and then the lighter blue. It's like, you know what I'm talking about? It's like a huge flag or like a huge blanket looking thing, and that's what they use for the shape. You know what I'm talking about? If you
Are you talking about those
don't-
kite things? The one like the sun,
Kind
like a windsock that kind of catches the wind and kind of blows over you, kind of deal. I don't think it's called a windsock, but I don't know how to.
Do you mean like it's like two poles and then like it goes down?
And it's just like flaps in the wind.
Okay, you're talking
Like
about
for
something
shade?
different because it doesn't flap in the
For
wind.
shade, yes, for shade.
The one you're talking about doesn't
For
usually
shade.
flap.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless someone put it really loose, but most of the time you stretch it out so because the more the wind catches it and it flaps, it wiggles the poles and then
Those
loosens.
things like too much work, dog. It looks like it is. I do wish I had
Ashley-
something more pop.
Ashley actually brings a small little shed with her when she goes
Special guest. Special
Come on.
guest.
You cause too much trouble when you're up here.
Jasmine, come sit with me.
You cause too much trouble.
She doesn't say with anyone.
What?
So why did you? Are you investing one to take with you?
Investing one?
Investing in one. Investing. Does that not work?
Please,
No, I just
investing
think
one.
about it a lot when I go to the beach.
Okay. I never understand why people go to the beach and cover up. Like, aren't you there to
No.
get the sun?
Well,
Recently,
she hasn't been.
No, but I still have been.
So you're anti-tan lines right now.
I've no tan lines, so I've been. Oh god.
Oh, that's
So I've been unbuckling. So I'll like go. I'll take the towel, cover like
Yeah.
the whole front, go on the blanket, and then
Just
unbuckle
lay,
the back.
Why don't you just like
And
lay
just
down
lay.
and do it? Have Joey unbuckle it.
But aren't
I
you?
should do that.
Okay, now I'm going to be.
Then you
Yeah.
don't have to,
All right, guys, I'm going to be the stupid male in the group.
Go ahead.
But aren't you doing the French trick? Your back is going to be too darker than your front.
No, because I'm doing both sides.
Oh, I thought you said you just do the
No,
back.
so
She's the one
the front
strapped in
has
the back.
straps.
Oh, okay,
Front has straps.
okay.
Backwards.
Oh, your back.
So I don't have to worry so
gotcha.
much about the front.
Oh,
It's the back
okay,
that I
okay.
have to really worry about.
All right, but I didn't know because my ex-wife had like no straps at all.
So, like,
it was
this
just
side-
more a shoulder.
This side I got like a little bit of a line, but it's not a big deal because it
No,
covered
no,
it.
it's fine.
I tried it on yesterday. It covered it. So
That's
It
not
was all
my
good.
point. My point was that you're just doing your back, and I was like, well,
No.
now you could be nice,
Oh, no.
nice and crisp back
Oh,
there,
no,
like
baby.
right here.
I rotate like a rotisserie chicken.
I don't hold still. That's we gotta.
Yeah, we can't sit still, so we
It's
rotate
just
a
the
lot.
way-
All you hear is he's like, flip. Jesse's like, flip.
We're-
Ding, flip. Everyone's looking around like, what the flip? Ding, flip.
Buckle up, unbuckle, buckle up.
We're yapping. One of us flips, so then eventually we both flip, and then one of us
You don't
flips,
flip
and then we
together?
just like flop.
Oh, I don't know about
Sometimes
that.
we flip together, but sometimes I feel like one flips, the other doesn't. Like me.
Doing Sunday. Sunday's supposed to be nice.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be nice all weekend.
Oh, that's right.
My problem is, every time I go to the
Don't you
beach,
have plans with
Am I gonna ruin it?
Nothing got set in stone on that.
Okay.
My problem is
Well,
two things
then
happen.
you got text
Two
back.
things happen to me at the beach. I need to be in the wet sand because I got too hot. Because I don't know what it is. I get I overheat very fast.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know what it is. I got to bring like gallons of cold water. I feel like I have to bring a cooler and keep drinking, or I'll get out like one of those like sun headaches. You know, when you get the throbbing in your head. So I'm always in the wet sand, or I'm fast asleep. Like in this, I'm out, and I'm like,
I'm out.
If I say something crazy, this is gonna sound like so OCD. I feel.
you don't
You
know,
can't
you
say
don't listen to
anything.
our you don't listen to our podcast.
What? Stop picking at each kid.
It's a good room. Sorry, it's big.
What is
What's going on?
I
Talk
don't
to
know.
us.
You know what? I feel like with the beach, when you're talking about getting like all overwhelmed with like the heat and shit.
Yeah.
Like I used to be like that, but then sometimes I just have like the perfect beach day,
Yeah.
and the feeling of it is just so great that it just makes me chase it.
You know
with
what it
every
is?
Beach day, you know, like I always aim for the perfect beach
is
day
your
because I just
perfect-
love it.
Is your day when it's sunny, but a nice breeze coming
Yes.
Sunday was
Exactly.
so good.
Yeah.
That
Sunday
is
was
when you
Sunday was-
get
you had
when
it
you're
on.
laying there and the sun's hitting, you feel sun heat, and then you get that breeze of wind where you've been
That breeze of
AK sweating, so the wind feels extra nice, like
Yeah.
that breeze off the water,
So
and you get like, okay, this is perfect.
Yeah.
Sunday was like the perfect
I'm
day.
good.
yeah, we went
But
Sunday.
when it's like the sun is just like,
Slamming at you.
and there is humidity, and like when the breeze comes, it's like someone with a hairdryer.
Yeah.
And you're like, get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Although I do have to say, towards the end, like when the sun was starting to like be under the clouds, or the clouds were coming.
Hey, my mom.
When the sun was behind the clouds,
Yeah.
like that was kind of like, I'm over it.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, me and Joey went this Sunday before, so 2 weeks ago, and that was the week that it was literally like in the 90s all week. So it was so fucking hot.
And the
I was sweating
humidity?
just sitting
I
there.
know.
I'm sitting like this.
No.
My hand is so sweaty that I'm just
No,
like sliding
can't.
off myself.
I can't.
It was
I'm sick.
disgusting.
I
We
get
spent
sick
a
on
lot of time
She
in the
tried to
water
get me
that
to go.
day.
No way, I get
Tell me when
sick.
you get there.
That or I have to be in the wet sand, like sitting in the wet sand, like
We
literally like
Yeah.
my ass and like my feet are in the wet sand, and I'm just kind of like whatever, and you kind of the water slightly hitting you, not close enough where it's like properly hitting you, like the point where like it's just getting to you.
Was
and you're
it
just-
you? Or was it Ashley who went and actually like put our chair last year?
Yeah.
We put our chairs in the water.
Yeah, I've done that. That's when I get the heat headache.
Was it you?
When I get the heat headache, that's how I am. It's like I got to
Was
get
that
the
you?
chair right
Yeah.
into. I have to be like in that.
Yes.
Again, it's like when the water is deep but not super deep. So it's like when it goes out, you have like a good couple of like,
Yeah.
and then it comes and hits you.
Pookie.
My Pookie's calling.
Pookie's gonna wait.
Yeah,
Maybe 10 minutes.
it's fine. And I love it when it's that way, and it's in the sand is so cool, and it just drops your whole body temperature.
Yeah.
Right down like 10 degrees. It feels like.
Yeah.
It was
But
very
but the
scenic.
breeze, the cool breeze, that's the perfect day when it's sun hot and the cool breeze. But when it's humidity and it's like a hairdryer blowing on you with the breeze, fuck y'all.
It's like
nothing feels good.
I know,
Even
but what did you
Everything pissed me off. It was
What's that?
terrible.
It's all what?
a hair.
No.
No, what?
What? It makes it all what?
Oh, good. Caca, yeah. No, that's caca. Yeah, caca. I ate it. Like I already know. Like I'll have those days, and I'm the guy who walks to the beach and goes, "I'm only going this many days because I know I hate the beach. I hate the beach because one of all year is that perfect day, and I'm not there." And you talk about chasing it. I did that when I was younger, and then I got to a point where, like the humidity days when it's like really hot. I go at night, and I kind of do that.
I am
Like-
afraid of what lurks below, so I
No.
cannot do that.
I'm not in the water, but I'm right. I'm in dry sand, but I can literally take a step to the wet sand,
Yeah.
and I stay right there because I feel like if I get too hot or they get that hair dryer breeze come through, I just put my foot I just take a step and I'm in the cool sand.
Oh yeah, you're in the perfect spot.
Yeah.
Right in the middle.
But at night, it's perfect. But it has to be those ek days. But then you got to worry about them here because when you get those ek days, is the oh, now we got red algae and green algae, and then it's like no one go to the beach for like
red tide at
Red
Second
tide.
Beach, please.
That's like that is. I don't even know why we even. I don't even know why we even
It's
have it.
horrific.
Or First Beach has it too. When they get like half of it, and you're just like, screw this. And have you ever? I've walked in it by accident at night because you can't see it. And years ago, when I was a kid, there weren't like phones to say don't go to the beach. You know, we didn't have phones, so a lot of times we would go walking. You go walk on the beach, and all of a sudden, like you go, your shoes are tied. We used to tie it and put it on our shoulders, and then roll up our jeans, or if we were wearing shorts, whatever. And then you go walk on the beach, and then as you're walking on the beach, all of a sudden your like toe touches something. You're like, oh, okay, it's some. And all of a sudden you're like, and all of a sudden you're like, you kind of look, and you can't really see anything because it's night, and it's like, and you're like, and all of a sudden always someone's like, I think it's red tide, and you're like, and you'd have to get out, and we would all like scrub our feet because that's all bacteria you can get sick on, and we'd be like, "Oh, does anyone have any cuts or anything?" Because God forgive, because you can get really sick off of that.
Yeah.
But as a kid, I remember.
Are there like bugs in there too?
Yeah, it's all. I mean, what happens is when the algae comes, it brings bacteria, brings other animals, so it becomes like just a shit show of like I don't want to go in there, like. Almost like, I know it's not, but it's almost like being in sewage because everything in it is bad for you.
Yeah.
And it's like, I remember going like, oh, and we laugh at this, but it wasn't red tide. There was a thing of green algae came in, like a big thing of it. And this is years and years ago. We all went skinny dipping, and we all had been drinking, and we were about 19-ish or so, and we had been drinking. You know, we're not supposed to be, but we were, you know. And we were like, let's go to the beach, we're running.
Where's the beach?
Soon as the water, I'm like, I feel something. And we're like, no. I was like, no, I stopped. I was like, nope.
Fast.
And all of a sudden, because as soon as I feel things on my legs, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, nope. Like, nope. And I turn around, and I'm like, nope. And there was one guy who...
My Pookie, he found me.
What happened? I don't have it on mine, so...
No, it was a message he sent me.
Oh,
because I think I sent him a video.
Literally, I had one guy who was he was really drunk because I was buzzed, but I wasn't drunk.
Yeah.
But he ran all the way in before he knew it. Like he came out, there was shit on his shoulder, and I'm like, did you feel it? He's like, oh man, I was just going for it. And I'm like, yeah.
No. See, that's why I can only go during the day when I can like see, and I only go like up to my.
But now as an adult, I go. But like I said, remember the wet sand? That's as far as I go.
I love to get like in, but the
It's
seaweed has just been bad. Like, simply. I would love
If
to
it
go
was
like
like
somewhere
somewhere with the clear water.
If it
and,
was
like, somewhere
clear,
with the
I would
turtles,
love
like that.
I like walking Second Beach, but it's always too rocky when you get to the water. And who the hell's going to take
the
off
water
that
has been
shit?
very rocky this year, I feel.
Yeah, it's really rocky
It's
lately.
really rocky.
And in my day, I don't remember it so rocky.
I
say my day, but I mean,
years ago, yeah.
Yeah, I remember it not being. I remember like, oh, and I'm a bitch when it comes to my feet, like on shit, because I don't know when I step on a shell that's faced the wrong way. Oh my god, I see Jesus. It's like, Jesus, because it's like right into your foot. I'm like, I'm done. It's not fun no more. I'm out.
I hate it so much. I almost want swim shoes.
Yeah.
Like I almost they're so.
Actually, we're laughing because today I'm kind of chilling it. But the last time I went to the beach, I wore these.
That's a nice,
I just wore these and because they was.
Slipper.
I just went in like this, and I'm like,
especially because if it ever comes
off
off
it
your
floats.
foot, it'll just go. Boing.
It does, and I was just like, whatever. But I was like, but I thought about wearing shoes.
Sport mode. I was just gonna say that.
No, he doesn't have sport mode.
What?
Sport mode?
He doesn't.
No, I don't have sport mode.
Oh yeah, you don't have sport mode.
I got Walmart brand.
Oh,
these are my slippers. I usually don't wear them out, but I'm not doing anything.
A little risky today. Huh?
Yeah.
Me too. I wore my slippers downstairs. I got a little.
You wear them outside, bitch.
I try not to.
No, but I don't know what it is about the beach. I love going at night when it's like I said, when it's really humid. But you already know, like going in the water, because I remember it's that one thing that just rubs your leg the wrong way, and instantly it becomes a shark. Like I gotta get out. Something just stuck my leg. Like, I don't know. I've seen I have been in that. No, you know what my biggest fear is on shark.
Did
That
you
honest?
see the cocaine sharks?
No, I haven't. I've seen what movie you're talking about, but I haven't seen it.
No, it's not a movie. It's like real.
Oh, they made a thing out of it. I know.
Like off the coast of Brazil, sharks are testing positive for
Nice.
coke.
Do you know what my
You
big
see
fear
a
is?
picture of him. He's literally smiling. He's like,
My biggest real fear of water is not sharks. It's jellyfish.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, because you can
Especially
see
the
those
man
You,
suckers.
you can't see them, and then
Yeah.
you feel it on your leg, and then I'm waiting for like the sting, because that's my fear. And because even at daytime, you can't see them that
Yeah.
good. Like, that's my fear.
That's why I love a good pool.
Yes. I'll
Nice
be in a
and
pool
chill.
all fucking day long.
When your dad had a pool, I felt like I was,
like the
and I was like,
combo.
no, I don't like pools, and I was like, okay, I can live here. I feel
And
like
then when remember we had the solar panels on top?
yeah, and I feel like
it made it warm for like 2 seconds.
yeah, he's like, oh, really warm. I'm like,
And then like the little water fountain thing that he made.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
I feel
wow,
like-
this is great.
Who
Dad.
was it? It was one day. It was so hot. Ralph, Bill, your dad, and I were literally like bending down. Now
Ralph
I
had to,
know.
like, sit on the ground.
No, first of all, I'm a short man. I get it. And your dad's not that much taller than I am.
Yeah.
But we were all trying to all squish ourselves down. So like
Was Ralph like
Ralph is
down?
like I don't know. I think he was. But we were all trying so hard to just be like, can we breathe? Can we breathe and stay right here, like
Yeah.
with the water? Because it was so hot and the water was like so cold. Because I feel like anytime your dad had a party, he like drained the pool and put fresh cold water in. It was
I don't
like
know why it was so fucking cold.
I was like, it's August. Hasn't this been out all year?
Right.
Yeah, I had it. I did it in May. Then why is this not fucking 100 degrees? Like the sun hits it all the time,
And
right?
then he had like that
Solar thing. He's like,
on top,
Right.
but it only do like this much.
yeah.
then you
Like,
look up and
your
it's
child would be like, nice warm. Oh, we're bouncing.
It's like you dip your toe in this
What is
great,
that?
and then you jump in and like,
And it was like, whoa! I'm like, I see Jesus. And you're like, whoa! You're like frozen in the mid pool. You're like, it was so cold.
I don't
And I would
understand
be
why
like,
it's so cold.
and I would say, did you just feel this?
Underground?
I was like, yeah. And he put it underground. He's like, oh, I put it underground to make it warmer.
No, it doesn't. Heat rises, my dude.
And I'm like, okay. No, I'm like, well, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm like, okay. I don't know enough. I'm not a fucking pool guy. You know, I don't even have one, so I'm not gonna argue with him, right? So I'm in the pool. I'm like, did you empty this and put like cold water in? Like, I don't even gotta put fresh water in.
I feel like he was forever putting water in it.
Yeah,
Like the hose was always like.
yeah. And it was like, dude.
Remember
That
when we
sounds
do like whirlpools and the stairs
Oh.
were just like hanging on by
Were you there?
And, like,
Were you there when your dad's like, you gotta help me take out the steps? I'm like, okay, no problem. Because he was letting me in the, Jaylee and Marin in the pool, and we were going over quite a bit.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, anything you need, right? He's like, all right. He's like, when I call, make sure. Okay. This guy out of nowhere calls me November or something. It's like ice cold, like it's like blizzard out. He's like, all right, we're going to have to walk and take all these sandbags. I'm like, there's still water. Yeah. Well, you think I was going to empty it? I was like, yeah, I did. I thought it was going to be empty. We were like, I was like,
well, you were like that in the summer too, so I guess you know.
I know. I was like, did you just put fresh water in this? Because I think I feel warm. I was like, oh, come on, Niles. And I'm like, and then once you took the sandbags out, the freaking steps were like, whoosh.
Yeah.
And I was like, how much sandbags do you have in there?
But I swear to God, like towards the end, there was no sand in there
I know.
because they were just like
Oh, I know.
always.
hanging
I
on
know.
by a thread.
Well,
But
so
the fucking
someone was always
armrest.
jumping off.
Or
You
what's
and
it called? The
Sammy,
handle.
you and Sammy were always jumping off the
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
And then we got into it. There was one year we did like a cannonball thing, and then freaking Ralph comes out of nowhere. I'm like, there's no fucking water left. I mean, that
That's
guy.
why you had to refill it.
That guy hit the water. It was like, boosh. It was like, I was next door. I was like,
That's how it got underground.
I was like, Jesus. Oh, and then I got in trouble with your sister because your sister wouldn't go in the pool. And finally, I picked her up, and she fought to the friggin' very. I'm like, just let go. I'm just gonna walk in with you. And she's like, no. And then she hurt her hand.
It's
and
so weird that she hated you.
I couldn't win
Weird.
it. I couldn't win in
I
my
like
life.
the idea of a hot tub though, because you can make that hot or just leave it cold.
You know what? We had a hot tub, And once it broke for like the 100th time, my parents were like, "No." But you know what? The cold would have been smart. Like, why didn't we just use the that's cold? Like,
Right.
duh.
Like in the winter. I mean, in the summer. Just
Yeah, the winter. Oh, this is great.
A cold plunge. That's the water
That's what a cold plunge. What was I thinking?
Water journey.
So
Water
this is
journey
the cold
at
jacuzzi. This is great.
DIY. Save a few bucks.
Cold jacuzzi.
perfect.
Can someone lower the jet? I think it's getting in my ear.
It's just like ice coming
Quick, where's the warmth? We don't have one. Fuck. No, we actually have the water one. It's freshly put in by your dad. It's nice and warm.
It's from the solar panels.
You're just rolling on the top.
Oh my god, it was organically warmed.
No, he did. He bought this thing, and then
It was like, okay, it was
Oh.
like bubble wrap.
yeah.
Thin, like
Thin
bubble,
bubble
wrap,
wrap,
right?
yeah.
For the pool, right?
Right, and he's like, "Oh, it's gonna warm up the whole pool." And then he got,
Literally this much.
Oh, I know what you're talking
then
about.
he got like
Yeah,
a
I know what
sewn.
you're
He
talking
got
And that shit was everywhere.
Yeah.
I know.
I like
know what you're talking
disintegrated in the pool.
Yeah.
the
You
best.
walk out, you take your bathing suit off, you
I
pull it.
That's because he put fresh water in. I was literally this big and blue.
Pooping.
I was like, shrinkage is real. I was like, Gary, my dick's gone. What happened, bro? It's like it was that cold. Oh my gosh. And what was the other thing? Oh, your dad. What else did he? Oh, I remember the year he put the thing on the bottom. He put the fort.
Oh, yeah.
The fort.
That's
He's
when
like,
you put it in the.
He was like, did you see what I did? I was like, oh, you put it on the ground. He's like, oh, no, you see what I did? And I'm looking around. Like, I'm not looking. And then he like turns on the lights because God forgive. He's like, look what I was like. Oh, you put the fort wasn't resort or something on it, like something
remember.
like said something.
We
I
have
was
a
like,
picture of it somewhere.
and I was like, oh. He's like, yeah, that's great, isn't it? I'm like,
So I can peel up. Yeah, it was great.
I think one whirlwind. It was like the fort was all. I remember your dad. Hey, you know it'd be great. Why don't we do like a whirlwind with the kids, and they can just be on the noodles? Because your dad wanted to buy 30,000 noodles
Because they disintegrated every fucking year.
But let's buy more.
Yeah.
And then we did guns. Remember we did the guns? That was fun.
But do you remember the ones that were like, they were like the really cheap ones?
The thin,
like,
thin
you look
ones.
at them and then just like, you know.
No, they were Cheetos.
Yeah.
They were literally no. What are they called? The tikis. They were like, you know, they're blue. They're like
Takis.
corn takis. That's it. That's what they were like. That's what they were. They put as soon as they hit water, it was like,
Yeah.
And she's like, these are great. And I'll be like,
Sam and I used to live in that water.
no, you got to hear this. So first, we would show up, and Marin was real little. She used to have like a life jacket. Remember? And I was like, Marin, you can jump in, and your ass is gonna come up no matter what. So I was like, I remember your mom was like, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, so we just got to make sure she doesn't flip. But she never, and then you guys were always with her anyway. Yeah. So I was like, you don't have to worry about her. And she
wasn't allowed in without somebody
else.
else.
Right. Yeah. And she always had to have her life jacket on. And this kid would she became fearless because she realized as soon as she hit it, it would pop her up. And it would pop her up. And so she'd pop up and be like, and then go back into the water. And you guys, I said, okay. And she's like, I need to get dressed before we go. And Jaylee'd be like, no, when we get there, we'll dress you. And I'd be like, nah, just get her dressed. Because every time we got there, me and Jesse's already like, oh, we've been in for we were
6 hours.
6 o'clock already.
We've been in last night. Since the pool opened. Yeah.
And then you guys literally wouldn't come out, and your mom would be like, all right, guys, gotta eat something, gotta eat some lunch.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, a few more minutes.
I'm not even hungry.
I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry.
To throw up.
And then,
Me sitting at work.
literally,
I was like, I'm not hungry. I'm gonna go throw up in the bathroom. Bye.
literally run in, take 5 bites out of something,
But then we had to wait 30 minutes.
I know that you gotta wait.
You know what we used to do in the summer?
What?
We used to do yoga. We would spread our
Oh yeah.
beach towels out.
Yeah.
Sail in our bathing suits because we were going right back.
Right. Oh no, I know.
But then we would put it on the TV and a bunch of us would just do
Right.
to pass the time.
Right. And then they jump back in, and then it'd be dinner time,
And
and they would have to come back out, and they'd get all annoyed, and then I swear you guys would be out till like 11 o'clock. Like, it'd be ice cold. Sammy was all the time. So you might have got out a few times when you got a little bit older.
Yeah,
but
when I-
Sammy, her lip would be like, I'm having fun out here. Oh, I don't want to get out.
Like Sammy and I used to do like waterwork.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we'd dance to like
Yeah.
we'd be singing the song too, so that's even better.
Yeah.
Right? I remember Katy Perry fireworks.
Yeah,
Sammy
yeah.
and I were just like, baby, you're fine.
Yeah. They would, because you guys were like, wait a minute. You guys were in middle school easily, like easily
For a
in middle
long
school, and you guys were in the pool, and you
I
guys
used to
would
play
spend,
30-minute meals.
and you guys would be in there forever, and all of a sudden I'd be like, and she would say, your mom would be like, where's Marin? I said, I'm still in the pool with the girls, and then Marin would come out and be like, it's so cold. I don't know why they're still in there. Like, and she'd be like, and I'd be, and it's not that cold. It's just the water was so. Because once the sun goes down, you know, you get even colder after a while. Sam, like, you would get out and be like, okay, I'm done. Sam would be like, your mom would be like, all right, Sam, come on, feel warm, come on. And your dad's like, I'm going to put the cover on. All right, come on. And she would never want to get out.
Yeah.
She'd be in there forever.
Yeah.
I just remember.
Those were the days.
Those were the days. And those were.
Take me back.
And then all of a sudden, I remember also, 4th of July always get me mad. I'm all dry. I've been in the pool all day. I'm all dry. Right? Because you don't bring change of clothes there because you know you're going to dry, right? Your dad. You want to jump in one more time late night? No, I'm all dry. No, it's all right. It's all right. Then why don't you just come over? I'm going to jump in. Whoa! I'm like, I'm in the pool now. And then I'm driving home.
Your hat.
Yeah, no, I'm like, now I'm in like the car with AC on, right? With dripping and like trying to wrap myself with anything I had so my car doesn't get soaking wet. Yeah. And your dad's like, bye, see you later. And I'm like,
okay. You think you would have learned?
I know. Well, a lot of times you guys grab the hat and your dad would look at me like, what are you going to do? Going to say no to the kids? And I'm like, yeah, I'm a sucker. I get it.
Wasn't there something else we stole? Or was it Pat?
No, it's Pat. Pat used to get mad.
Pat?
Yeah. Yeah, he used to get really mad at it. And he's like, no. I was like, I brought my pool hat. He looked at me and goes, you have a pool hat? I'm like, just for this occasion. I don't care what happens to it. Like, yeah, but don't let them know. Don't act like it. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I always acted like, come on, get it back in my heart. And then I would like, I do silly things. Like I would trip, like try to do stuff or like run around the pool and act like I wasn't going to get into it. And knowing that usually your dad always
But Pat would just get angry.
Yeah, Pat would turn like Irish red.
Pat, we stole his shirt, hat, and something else, and Katie put it as high up in the tree as possible.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so you had like a little right to be mad.
Nah, Irish idiot.
But we're still kids.
Yeah. So, like, here's my trick. You don't go to those things wearing the best thing you can.
Before we knew how to tell time, we used to watch one episode of Arthur before we could go back in. I forgot about that.
I don't remember, except that day, I don't remember Ashley ever being in the freaking pool. I know she did.
She wasn't as much as we were.
But I don't, like, besides that day of me pushing, like, bringing her in, like, I literally brought her in the pool and she was fighting every second. We fell off the step because she was fighting so hard. And I ended up hurting her arm.
It wasn't a big pool. Yeah,
it wasn't this giant pool, but she's fighting with me and I'm like, no, come on, like, I can only do so much. And I don't remember her ever in the pool. Like, I'm sure she was, but I don't ever remember it because she's always, didn't want to play around. Because we always were doing stupid stuff. Your dad and I were always doing something stupid in the pool. Like, always like, hey, you want to do some whirlwinds and get the kids going? But like, yeah, sure, all right. We're like, you want to do this? You want to do a cannonball thing? You want to do a contest? We're like, bro, why are you saying these things? I was thinking this a half an hour ago. Yeah. Let's do this. Like, let's do this.
Yeah. The cannonball thing was fun, too.
Yeah, you guys always had super fun. We always...
And then Dad would get pissed because that window was always fucking open.
Yeah, but he would leave it open. He would leave it open. Why? I left it open because I wanted to see the TV. You're in a fucking pool. You don't need to see the TV. Close the fucking window. Well, I left the speakers in there. Then move the speakers out here. Like, what are you doing, buddy? Like, it's not rocket science. And you know what it is? The whole house, okay? There's a window here, window here, window here. Pool's right here. Opens this window. Not this window, not this window. The one right next to the
over here.
Like by the
window.
There's two windows.
Window,
right.
And then
the sliding door. Sliding door.
That actually ran right through. What happens?
The front and the back I was there for.
Yes.
Ashley walked through 2 screen doors, and I watched both with pure amazement how nonchalantly she walked full force and got flung back and going, "You didn't see that? You don't live here?" Like, having a moment like, now I see me doing that because I don't live here, but you live here. Like, those screen doors didn't just appear.
Well, I think it's because we had left the door open pretty much all day, or the door every time she went by it, the door was open, so she just like went full force.
Both times, back and front.
She bounced.
Yeah, she did.
So far.
She did. She had to take at least 3 to 4 steps back from hitting it. And I was like, Who hit the glass door? It wasn't her. Was it your mom? Someone hit a glass door, and I was like, you know, the glass when they were ACing the inside of the house, they was closing the
Slider?
the sliding door, and someone
But the
walked.
slider has fucking slugs.
I
How do
know.
you miss that?
I saw the back
Mom and Dad
end.
used to leave the back screen door open all day. Yeah,
Yeah,
what was the
see?
point of it?
See, she's gonna go with that story. You know she's going to, because she's the one that bounced.
Yeah.
It was like, bounce, baby, bounce.
All right, y'all. That's enough pool stories.
All right. Wow. We still didn't get to our topics, but we had a special guest. All about weddings.
But we should just keep that to the side. If we get to it, we get to it.
Just Ashley watches, so
Yeah.
she wants to hear the old stories because she wasn't there for all these. All
All right, y'all.
right, guys. Bye.